Now, I'm sorry, I did not write down the last formula that you guys have to have. It is on that half sheet of paper. So if you have that half sheet of paper willing, you could probably get away with it. But if you just want to make sure you have it so you take your note, so it's in your notes properly, and also when you're doing your homework, you have another way to find this rather than in your book and on that half sheet of paper. So what it's called Heron's formula. And when we're looking at this, all right, let's say we have our triangle and we have ABC. All right, and all we're given right now is the side lengths. And I know my triangle isn't going to be written perfectly here. OK, so we're looking at something, though, that looks like that. And we want to find the area. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so far, the only way that we learned how to find area was we had to find height. If we had a right triangle, then we could apply base times height or use Pythagorean theorem, whatever, to figure out the height. If we did not have a right triangle, then we could also create kind of a right triangle with it. But as long as we were given an angle, then we could use the sine to find what that angle was or what that height was, right? And then what'd you say, Kira? Because that's what we're asking. That's the question's asking.
Oh, okay.
So what we want to do is we want to figure out how to find the area then of a triangle when I'm not given any angles. So I can't find, if you guys remember that last formula, 1/2 a times b times sine of c, right? That was length times width times, or length times 1/2 base times height. So here we don't have a way of finding what the height is unless we wanted to use the law of cosines to find an angle. Then we could plug that formula, and I agree with you. So here's the way Heron's formula works. The first one is to find s. All right, and s is going to be kind of your value that you're going to work with. And all s states is a plus b plus c divided by 2. Yep. So all we're going to simply do is find your s. All right. Now, s is not provided to you on that worksheet, so you are going to have to kind of remember how to find s. But I think out of sum and difference formulas, double angle formulas, this would probably be one of the easier ones for you guys to learn, right? I know, I said it's not on the sheet. That's what I'm saying. It's not on the sheet, so you're going to have to remember it. But I said after everything else you guys have learned from Chapter 5, I think this one's not that bad for you, right? If you do a couple of these problems, you guys can probably, oh, a plus b plus c divided by 2. OK, I got it. All right, now this one is provided. So now once you know the value of s, Heron's formula states that the area of a triangle is now equal to the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. So we're just going to plug it in. 17.915 times. Let's just do this. Let's just figure out the values. 17.915 minus a. Oh, okay. 17.915 minus 12.32. That's going to be 5.595. 17.915 minus 8.46, 9.4. And then the last one.
Why did you want to go one decimal place with that one?
As though I have, what do you mean?
You wrote it, but you didn't say it out loud.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I said 9.4555. 17.915 minus 15.05, 2.865. OK, so is everybody seeing how I'm finding these values, what I'm doing? OK, now we can simply just multiply them across. So you could say 17.915 times 5.595 times 9.455 times 2.865. Then, so that's going to equal the square root of 2,715.200 0.08. And then I'll take the square root, second answer, and that's going to equal 52.108. And that will be, since these are all in units, I don't believe my answer. Okay, yeah, so in this answer, we just don't have, there's no units. So if there was units, you'd want to make sure you put unit squared since we're dealing with area. But in this problem, we're not dealing with any units. So we'll just leave it at that. OK? And that's it.